Good morning.
Brandy, I can't believe it. We are a week away from Christmas now. And I know that there are people out there, not myself, of course, I might be looking at Dave and Chris, that aren't done their Christmas shopping yet.
Oh, that.
How are you doing with your shopping, Brandy?
I'm pretty much done. Just one or two straggler items to come, and of course I'm waiting on the odd online shopping delivery, hoping that it arrives on time.
I have my fingers crossed on a few of those myself. I always find I do that too. I always say, I only need one or two more things, and then I end up leaving that to the very last minute.
I know.
And then having kids, do you not find you write your list for Santa at the beginning of November, and then all of a sudden in December they come at you with, I'd really like to have this or this or this.
Absolutely. My 6-year-old has been changing his mind. We finally locked it down with a Santa letter on the weekend, and he wants a Harry Potter wand, and that was a last-minute look. And
Yes.
He's definitely been changing his mind a bit, and but we're doing our best to keep up to the requests.
All right, so parents, maybe Brandy, who are going through some of this, and maybe, people just leave it to the last minute on purpose, but a week out from Christmas, are there certain toys that through your research are hot this year?
Absolutely. There's some great new toys out there, but also some familiar toys that are making a comeback with a bit of an update. Furby is back, if you can believe it, and on a lot of kids' wish lists this year, and not surprisingly, Furby has gone digital. Kids can use an app on the family tablet to personalize and interact with their Furby, so that's a big thing this year. Lots of people trying to get their hands on that. And so certainly a sure win. And the classic game of Twister has been reimagined in a version called Twister Rave Dance Game. It's a lot of fun and active, too. Instead of the classic Twister mat, the set comes with plastic Twister spots that you scatter around the floor and an electronic device that plays music and changes colors to let you know where to put your feet. So that's good fun.
Oh, wow.
Chris,
now, can I play that one on my own? Because the old school one, I had a hard time playing by myself.
I know, right? So I think you might enjoy it. The latest Elmo toy, which is just great for toddlers and preschoolers, is the Big Hugs Elmo. This guy actually wraps his arm around you in a bona fide hug and talks, sort of saying, "Hug Elmo tighter." It's actually pretty cool.
I have to give big props to that toy. My son, he's 2. He has a birthday December 1st, so we got him the Big Hugs Elmo already, and man, it is really, really cool. Unreal. You hold him upside down and it's like, hee, Elmo's upside down. And it's just crazy.
So is it
cool.
Will's toy
Wow,
or your
right?
toy?
Well, it helps me go to bed. He has some lullabies in there and he kind of snores and Will thinks it's hilarious. It's a great toy.
It really is. Very interactive, really smart toy. Also good for little kids. There's by Little Tykes, they have Wiggle Moles out this year, a plush toy that wiggles and interacts with your little ones in that same vein of, a plush toy that has a bit of smarts. And if you're looking for something educational for that same age, there's a Leapfrog Read With Me Scout, which is a puppy that's programmed with stories and music and lullabies. And for bigger kids, from Air Hogs, maybe particularly appealing to boys, there's a new remote control helicopter, but it looks a little different than your classic helicopter. It's called the Elite Helix Stunt Quadcopter, and it floats impressively high in the air. At our annual toy testing day and fall fair, my own boys were pretty impressed by how far that could go.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea for my husband, even.
Yeah, teenage me, just my eyes bulged out of my head. That's amazing.
I think there's a lot of grown-ups who'd be pretty into it as well.
Yeah.
Also in that same vein, you might also enjoy the updated Nerf gun. There's a Nerf bow and arrow, and bow and arrows seem to be a popular thing these days because of Katniss Everdeen and the whole Hunger Games thing. And instead of the classic Nerf gun bullets, you go pretty far in a bow and arrow style toy. And Lego is always a sure bet. There's some Creator Treehouse Lego that also made our list of top toys in our November issue, and you can find all of these online at CanadianFamily.ca. Lego's a sure bet. Minecraft is also really popular with kids. The game that they play on tablet and on their other portable devices, and there's actually some Minecraft Lego out if your kid's into that.
You know what, Brandy? It sounds like you could go on and on and on. I mean, you have so many great ideas. And I know you did mention they are all compiled in a list on your website, CanadianFamily.ca, right?
That's right.